the following question, productive meditation. See, we kind of like now we warmed up and we're getting now into this warmer, hotter topic. So productive meditation. I've been on a spiritual path for many years, but was never able to maintain a daily meditation practice until attending your immersions. Since my recent second immersion with you, my practice has become much deeper, more profound, and very satisfying. I look forward to it every day and wonder what is going to happen next, since every day the experience is a little different. However, I certainly have not yet experienced anything like what I have heard others describe as a Kundalini awakening. And although I do not feel in any hurry, I cannot help but have some desire for my meditations to be as productive as possible. And the questioner helpfully put productive in inverted commas. Questions. I don't set specific intentions when going into meditation, other than the general intention to merge with the source. I try to just relax and be completely open to whatever the experience may bring. Would you recommend having specific intentions for my meditations that shift over time? And there is another long question, so let's answer this one first. I would not recommend setting intentions before meditations, but I will explain why, and also that doesn't mean that one shouldn't. Somehow, with years of practice and experience and clinical observations of working with others, this may, by the way, go against the grain of what is being often promulgated among those who, let's say, offer all this manifesting kind of methodologies, manifesting this, manifesting that into one's life, which is in itself an interesting thing, because we can speak of relationship we have with the self, or relationship we have with God or with Absolute, is always colored by predispositions. And even classically speaking, there are 4 predispositions, how that relationship is colored. We always ask something of God, you see? And only when we don't no longer ask anything of God, but give ourselves to God or want God, that what is, at least according to the Bhagavad Gita, is considered to be the dearest to God. Okay? So this, just speaking from that perspective. So this is all colored already by these predispositions, and they are identified as being 4. I'm not going to go there right now, but setting intentions belongs to this slightly. So if you want to set intentions, I suggest that when you go into meditation, you go into meditation just as we always recommend in our programs, and you may remember that. Remember when I begin the guidance? Sit as you are, with no agendas, with nowhere to go, nothing to attain, as fullness itself. Everything has been already realized, attained. You just offer yourself into this moment fully, without reservations. You see, it's the other way around. It's not that I want something from my meditation. I want something. I actually, it's in reverse. I'm returning myself. See? And then, not as being kind of clever about this and kind of, again, use it as a bargain, but it is still useful, because when we come out of meditation, particularly if it was a deep one, and as I always recommend, if meditation was prolonged enough, to lay down on one's back and rest for a few minutes, just to let that wave, let's say now, flow through the body, let all these pranic currents now circulate, and, like from that whatever that meditation was, maybe more dynamic, or maybe more lulling, more that restful. And in that state, in that very, very subtle state, set the intention. Set the intention for whatever that is, for self-healing, for healing of your dearest and nearest, for healing of the world. Set the intention to manifest. Nothing wrong with that. But when you sit down to meditate, you give yourself to meditation. See, that's the attitude.